morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday, June 24th, and I am bringing you along for another day in the life of a teacher in summer break, and it is hopefully going to be a busy and productive day today. If you watched my vlog yesterday, you know I'm expecting 2 deliveries today. If you did not, I'm expecting 2 deliveries today. One of them I'm confident is going to come, my dryer. My dryer broke. I have not been able to do laundry with the dryer in like 2 weeks. I did one load and just like dried stuff outside, but I have not done any laundry since then, so my laundry is overflowing. So I'm so excited to have a working dryer. I'm confident that one's coming because it's coming from Lowe's, and they texted me yesterday giving me an updated time frame. Like, I knew it was gonna be Tuesday. Yesterday they told me between 8 and noon, and then today I got a text saying in between 8 and noon, and you're gonna be stop number 5. So I feel like 5 stops in 4 hours maybe seems like a lot because I don't know how close they are to me. So I feel like it might not be in between 8 and noon, but I'm confident my dryer will actually come. So that one, I think will come. Delivery is a new couch, and it's the exact same couch I have, just a different fabric, and my current couch I'm gonna move to my basement. The reason I don't have confidence in this one is because when I got my first sectional, if you followed me on Instagram at the time, it was a complete debacle. It took probably like 4 or 5 times for them giving me a delivery date for it to actually happen. The only good part is every time that it didn't come, I got money off of my couch. So that part was nice. But I would rather just have it come and not have to worry about it. So I got a call last Friday that it was going to be coming today between 8 and 6, I think. And they didn't give me an updated time. They said they would call 24 hours before, and I did not get a call yesterday. But I also didn't get a call most of the times last time either. They would just show up, and then I was teaching, so I was at school, and then they'd be like, oh, we were here by. So that was great. But I'll be home all day. So that's why that one, I'm like, maybe it'll come. There's also a couple times where they gave me a date, and then it just didn't, they didn't attempt to come at all. So there was a day when I took off the day, and I sat here waiting, and it never came. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. My sister has since gotten the couch, and her delivery process was much better. So I'm trying to be optimistic about that one. Just to be prepared, last night when I got home, I did move my couch down to the basement. I need to bring my cushions down there. I obviously need to vacuum and clean into here before the new one comes. And I know this rug is way too small for this area, but it's a ruggable and the big ones are expensive. So once the couch is there, it kind of fills in the area. But at some point, yeah, my mom tells me all the time I need a bigger rug in here, but that's not a today problem. Today we're just gonna hope that this couch comes. So last night I did that, and then I also did paint downstairs. I put a second coat on. It is definitely brown, the paint, now black, and it's not a huge deal because not much of the paint will be shown once I get those slats up. I have the paint thing I gave her. But it's just annoying because I really liked with the black background, and it's like a dark brown, so it might look fine. I'm not gonna go back and like have them replace it because I've already done 2 coats. I don't want to repaint and all that. So it is what it is. If I really don't like it, once the slats are up, I could paint in between them very carefully. So I'm just hoping it'll look fine, and I actually don't mind. I have the paint strip that I handed her, and I said the bottom black one, and she circled it even and like wrote down the number. But I think she just must have, when she entered it into the computer, typed the number on top or something. So it's whatever. It's whatever. It's still dark. Like from an angle, it looks kind of black right now, but when you get up close, like in person, it's still like a tinge brown. Like even here where I need to like add a little bit more, maybe you can tell more that it's brown. But I think it'll end up being fine because it does look black from some angles. But like there's a dried in there. Like it is a very dark like mocha color. I am actually pretty happy with how it dried though. So, but I definitely like the bottom one was like black, and like this was like the color above it. Like it's definitely got a brown hue to it. So, I think they just mixed it up, but it's not a big deal. But yeah, that does look much more black today. So that will be fine. That'll be okay. And here's the couch. I didn't set it up because I have a rug coming for down here today. And then I also need to, this is from when my uncle was helping me try to install the water spigot last week. We drilled through up there. We ended up not being able to finish the project. I had to have a plumber come. This part we were able to do. But so all that cement that we had to drill through is just up on the ground. So I need to sweep that up. That way they can they're taking my old dryer and they will be putting and installing the new one. So I just want to get this cleaned up for them. So that's gonna be the first thing we're gonna do after I make a coffee. Right, boys? It is 8:01. I just got a text from Macy's saying they will be here today. This happened before, so we'll see. I got the dryer moved out. I got the dust and the concrete cement swept up, and then I got that text. And right when I got the text, I got a notification there was motion at my door, so I sprinted up here. It was just a car that drove by, but I'm not missing this couch. So I hope they both get delivered early because I'm just kind of on edge. And also, I feel like my house is just completely torn apart and just complete chaos. Not all because of this, just because of everything. So I just want these things to get here so I can start laundry and I can get stuff put back where it needs to be and just clean and organized, since I don't have anything until sand volleyball tonight, which I probably won't go to until about 6 because we don't play till 7. So I have all day just to be here. So I want it to get here quick, but I'm also like nervous to be doing too much because I don't want to miss the delivery. So like when I got the couch last time, they're supposed to call you, and I had a missed call from like a New York number, but there was no message, and I was teaching, so I didn't answer it. And all of a sudden that number sends me a picture of the front of my house. So I like replied and said, "Hey, who is this?" And they're like, "This is your delivery driver, you missed us." And I'm like, "Oh, I can be there in 2 minutes." He's like, "Nope, we're gone, you can't." And I was like, and I tried calling and he didn't answer. And then finally he's like, you're gonna have to contact the warehouse to reschedule. Like, we were here, you weren't. So it was super frustrating. So I'm just hoping it's not like that this time. Bert. Guys, stop. That person's at their own house. Let them be. Let them be. All right. Oh, nope, that's this, but that's for a hospital, not for a sectional delivery. This is gonna be me. I feel like my dogs. I'm just gonna be staring out the window anxiously all day, and I'm not gonna bark at anybody like them, but that's kind of where we're at. The most I have these shoe racks just because I don't have space for a cabinet. I feel like them needing to get down to the basement though, it's gonna be too tight. So I think I'm gonna take these off quick and then I should be good just to relax until somebody shows up. Go! I'm gonna pick up this little rug and I think they should be able to get down there just fine. It is 8:40. I think I'm ready for whichever one comes first. So I'm just gonna read, and I'm right at my front window. So we're just gonna relax here. And what are you doing, Reg? We're gonna relax here and read and finish my coffee. I'm gonna finish my coffee. These two don't get any. I just hope they both come, because I just have, especially since I took those shoe racks down now, I just have piles of stuff everywhere that I moved out of the way for both things, or like laundry and stuff that I just have neglected. So I need to, like, from when we were doing those projects last week with my uncle, we just have like tools everywhere and whatever. So I want these two things just to be here so I can then just get organized. I think if they both come today, we're gonna start the main level, get this ready. And then I have a couple packages coming for the basement to kind of like do that living room. I think I have a rug and a lamp coming that are supposed to come today as well. So if those come, then we can get that set up down there as well, which would be super exciting. And if you were watching my vlog yesterday, like I started staining those strips, those fur strips, like the wood little strips to go on the wall. I'm not gonna even go try to start those until after both these deliveries come. I definitely will otherwise. Like if they both come early, I will work on those too, because I want to get those up. But I'm not gonna risk being out in my garage and not seeing them come. So we're gonna stay put right on this couch. I'm reading The Teacher. I'm about halfway done. I had posted that like on my Instagram story that I was reading that, and the amount of messages are either it's so good or it's so bad I couldn't even finish it, it's cringy, like just stuff like that. So it's been like pretty much split right down the middle. The amount of people saying they loved it and people who are saying it's cringy. Like as a teacher, I just got to a part that was like hard to read as a teacher. I mean, as just anybody, as a human, it was hard. But so I don't know if that's what they meant. Like it just was tough to. So we'll see. Maybe it's the ending. We're gonna find out. So, anyways, that's what I'm gonna be reading right now until a delivery driver comes. These two wrestling on top of me while I read. So relaxing. Yep. So preparing for these deliveries is apparently a high stress and draining part of my day. That was Rudy shoving his head under my arm because I stopped petting him. Hey, I just got a call saying they'll be here in 20 minutes at the couch. I still won't believe it when I see it, but I think we're doing good. So the rug for downstairs got delivered, so I might try to go lay this out. Do I have room? Yeah, let's do that. That shouldn't take long, and then we can be ready for the couch delivery. Dog Lucy came over to play for a little bit, so that's good. Maybe I should have put this bigger rug up in my living room, but I think this would be too big. I think this is 8 by 10, so. But this one is washable. It wouldn't fit in my washer, I bet, but at least I know if I need to, I can like power wash it off. So I'm not gonna put the couch in place yet just because I don't wanna miss the other couch being delivered. So we're gonna leave this be, but we will be back. It's not the couch, it is the dryer. It is here. They were in and out, seriously, 10 minutes, 15 tops. They brought this one down, they hooked it up, they took the old one, they were gone. So that was the best money I've spent. Highly recommend Lowe's. Like I was looking at Best Buy first because I used to work there in college. So I just instinct is always to look at Best Buy. Best Buy's delivery was more, and to take away the old one was more. And yeah, so Lowe's all the way. That was a good choice. So anyways, I went with a very basic brand, but my sister got this one from her in-laws, and she said it's honestly the best dryer she's ever owned. She's like, I've had the more expensive ones, and this has been her favorite. So I said, all right, I'm not going fancy. Let's keep it simple. It's just me. So I don't need fancy. So I'm excited. ASMR, maybe. If I can get this off. Come on. All right, here we go. I feel like that was not that satisfying. Laundry. We're back in the basement. I just vacuumed like under the floor and under the rug. Obviously someday I'll need to spend some time on the trim, but that's not gonna be a today thing. I'm gonna get this couch assembled. I'm not gonna record it because I'm gonna record it vertically for a reel and a short. But I will show the after here, and maybe you'll see the reel before you see this. Actually, you'll probably see this first. So you guys will get to see the end result first, and then eventually we'll get that wall done. But let's get the couch set up down here, huh? I had this cube shelf right when I walk in my laundry room. This used to be my classroom when it was a portable. But now that I have more, this, I'll show you this after, but this shelf has always been in between these two areas, and I don't really want to put it there anymore. If it will fit here, I think that'd be super nice. We're gonna try it. It is just a hair too big, like it hits right in the door frame. But I think I'm just gonna scoot it over here and leave it in here because I like it because it has like a hook to hang things. And I just don't have a good spot for this now. I can always move it if I need to, but I think for right now, we're gonna put it in the laundry room. It'll stay for good, but for right now, that's where it's gonna be. Here is the current setup. Don't mind back there. I still have some stuff to take care of and figure out where I want to put it. The rug, I should have pulled this way a little bit, but I don't want to move everything. So at some point we'll do that, but otherwise I really like it. It obviously fits bigger down here than I kind of thought because I didn't measure. I just knew it would fit. Originally I had it pushed up against like this little, what do you want to call that? Whatever. I had it flush against there, but then I didn't have enough space to walk back here. And like there's another couch back here, and this is where we podcast. But also I have laundry and lights and this chair that I need to find a new home for. So that, like, with it pushed back here, I only have like that much room. So I like this. This is a good distance. We have this divider as the backdrop when we podcast, so that's good. Still fits there. And I have kind of like a curved overhanging light that's coming. I think it's supposed to come today. That will be in that back corner, so that's good. It gives it room because I don't want to have to use like this light when I'm down here. So I have that one over there for now, and then I'll have that over, like that overhead type bulbed one, so it won't be have to rely on these. And then again up here we'll get the TV, and this will, I want to slat this wall like I did the other wall in the bedroom in here. I'm liking this down here. Again, it pretty much is just my living room from upstairs downstairs, and it's gonna be the same couch up there, just different fabric, but I will be down here much more because it's so cool, and then I can use my window units less, save electricity, all the things. So I moved the coffee table from upstairs down here because on my new one, I did get like the ottoman that can be in the middle and like moved as like a footrest. So I wouldn't need the coffee table up there, so I brought that down here as well. 11:14, I'm pleased with what we've accomplished. I just hope the couch, the new one for upstairs, actually comes now. So first dryer use. We'll do automatic dry. We're gonna go high heat. I know I probably should do low heat, but this stuff has all been dried before, so actually no, it hasn't. Let's go. Oh, it started. That's exciting. For real, loving this down here. I think we're gonna take my TV down upstairs and get it mounted down here, because I can slat wall around that once I get to that point in my life. Because again, I don't want to go in the garage because I don't want to miss this delivery. Down, time to get the mount down. In my head, I was like, I could just leave this till I get a new one, because I think this was for 55 to 60 inch TVs, but I also think I'm gonna want it a little bit lower than I had it. So we're just gonna take this mount down, and whenever I replace this TV, we can figure that out. So much easier than putting it up. I think that looks fine down here. I like it. I tried to put it lower than I had it, like above the fireplace. I feel like it's a good height. Maybe it could have been a little lower, but we're good. We got the mount screwed into the studs behind, and it was nice because I don't have a stud finder, but behind there's my utility room, so I was able to go back and like see where I was going. So I poked a nail through, so I knew where to go. So I double checked to make sure I was into the studs. So it's up there securely, and it's gonna look so good when I get the slats on there. The cord can kind of run in between them to plug in. But I'm liking where this is going. Kind of a vibe down here now. The trim needs some work, but otherwise I'm liking how this is coming together. It's 12:21, no word on the couch, but no, that wouldn't work. Or would it? No. I was gonna think about swapping out some furniture in here, but it would include a couch and a chair, and I just don't, unless I get rid of this shelf, I don't have room for the chair and a couch. We're just gonna leave it for now, but that is in the back of my head of like, this is fine. It's just not the most, it really isn't the most comfortable thing in the world. If you're laying on it, sitting it's not awful, but I lay in here and read. So I was gonna swap, but we're just gonna leave it for now. Not gonna be that impulsive. We're changing a lot today. We'll mellow out. Think about it. I do have quite a few options though, so that's nice to know. I do need to eat lunch. The last thing I'm gonna do before I eat is put the shoe racks back up, and then I think by then my load of laundry, it probably won't quite yet be done. I was hoping it would be, but we'll put the shoe racks back up, we'll eat, and then we can do another load of laundry. Done, time for lunch. Gonna do a little salad, so I got some romaine, and then I have some peppered turkey lunch meat that I just pulled apart, like cut up, and then some cheese and some ranch. We're gonna finish the coconut water that I used in that latte yesterday. I have more of those, so I will make that latte again. But today I did the monster cookie one again. Next plan of attack. I said we were gonna start in the main floor earlier when I said I need to get my house put back together. But since the couch isn't here yet, we're gonna start and get everything put back together down here. So I mean, this side's looking great. This side, not so much. So let's get this stuff put back, because a lot of it was like laundry room and whatever else. So here we go. Too nervous to time lapse right now. I don't want to miss a call, so you're just gonna see the after. Sorry, that's gonna happen a lot today because I use my phone to record these. Much better. So we have both sides good. On this side, I think one day when the dogs were wet, I had them, or they came down here or something, because there's like just some little stains on there, like watermark. So I just sprayed it with some stain stuff, and I'm gonna wipe those off so the pillows aren't going back on yet. But I got all this stuff cleared out of there. So our podcast area is done, good. Lights and camera and stuff are over there. So that area is good, and this area is good. Process of doing that, I found this posture thing that I always forget I have, so I threw that on because I have terrible posture. But yeah, a lot of stuff is in the laundry room because I'm backed up in laundry. Shocking. So that I'm not showing because I'm putting my new dryer to the test. Got second load is in and started. But let's go start working on the main floor now since we can start checking off some boxes. Although I'm loving this. Even without the wood paneling, I really like it so far. I'm still gonna do it though. I think it'll be good. I think I'll like it. Okay, here's what we're dealing with up here. Counter, not too bad. The biggest area is actually back here. I just have kind of been piling stuff back there that I've like moved, clear off the table a little bit. Obviously this room's not bad because there's no couch. This goes downstairs by our podcast area, so I will bring that back down. That's what I've been bringing out to the patio to like watch games. This room's actually not bad. Now that I can do some washing, I can wash the blankets and stuff that have been on there, but that's fine for now. So actually, this floor is not too bad either. I feel like I'm feeling overwhelmed because of the laundry, and it was because of just stuff piled up, but now that I got downstairs put together, that's making it feel much better. Again, sorry, no time lapse because I'm not risking missing a call when it's going. So I'll just show you after I'm done cleaning. I also feel like I just mowed like 2 days ago and it already needs it again. I guess we did get a ton of rain over the weekend. So much better. Let me show you. Back door counters cleared off. I got stuff brought out to the garage and just back where it goes. So that's looking good. And then kitchen counters are clean. I have like the few dishes I cut up my own romaine and like washed it and rinsed it, so my lunch stuff's there. And then I have a few cups I'm soaking, like the peanut butter ones that I used this morning. So we're gonna let those soak, but otherwise the counters are good minus my water bottle. Table, the switch control I suppose can go in the basement because that's where my switch has been. I haven't played Switch in a while, I need to do that. But yeah, that's good. Obviously not much to see in this room still. I vacuumed, and then this room was already fine, so I vacuumed in here, but yeah, so that brings us back. So we are looking good on the main level. 1:45, I am getting a little nervous. I've been a little nervous all day. I feel like if they don't come by 4, they're not gonna come today. So I'm giving them about 2 hours to show up if they're going to. So we'll see. I'm trying to remain hopeful. I really wanted to because I just don't want to go through the hassle that I had to go through last time of having to call them and then call Macy's. And so the issue is it's not Macy's actually delivering it. I think they hire a third party. So it's not necessarily Macy's fault. I guess it kind of is because they hire them and don't have, at least in my area, their own delivery. But it just turns into a debacle. So again, last time it was nice because every time they didn't show up, I got money off the couch. But I honestly would rather just have the couch right away. So we'll see what happens. I want to go stain some boards, but I also don't because, again, I just want to be watching the window. So I'm at like 75% done in my book, so I think I'm going to read that and just finish it unless they were to show up. So again, it's 1:45. Let's see how long it takes me to finish my book and or for them. It is 3:20. I just finished my book. I also did throw in another load of laundry in between the last check-ins, but no phone call yet. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, yeah, it's probably not going to come today. So I'm going to keep my phone on me, but I think I'm just going to start hanging up like the 10 boards that I stained yesterday just to see how I like them up there. So we're going to do that now, and then we'll just see how I'm feeling about it. I got a few boards up to give you the vision, so I need to obviously finish staining the rest, and then I will get them nailed up. I have a brad nailer, like an electric one, but I could not find it, so I was hammering them in by hand. But my cuts aren't perfect, but I think it looks pretty good so far. I think it's going to look really nice when that whole thing has those slats. So I am I'm digging it. I'm liking this area down here a lot. The boys. Hot tub filter, that's exciting. This is a lamp. This is the floor lamp I was talking about, so that'll go in the basement as well. And a book one of my friends told me to read. So there we go. Anyways, thanks for coming with and hanging out with me while I waited to see if my couch came. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.